and we're going to do a screener. And you go up here and you go to screener. And again, I'll post this probably on YouTube. But you go up into screener and you can see all of these different things. Now, I go up into descriptive, fundamental, technical, all. I just click all. And say I want something that is on the NASDAQ. Since I do tech, I choose NASDAQ. Then what I want to do is I want to look at 52-week high and low. And what I want to do is I want to look at 10% or more above low. Or you know what? Let me do 60% or more below high, because that's going to pull up a bunch. Then RSI, 14-day RSI. I want to look at oversold. So I'm going to put it down around 30. Typically it's 20, but I'm going to put it around 30. Right now, I have 35 tickers. Just with that, I'm looking at it. It's below its 52-week high, 60% or more. It's oversold. And let's say the PE, we're going to do a PE under, let's say under 15. I've got 2 tickers. Co-Diagnostics and First Hand Technology, and they're trading on the NASDAQ now. PE, both of them are in the 2s. Market cap 188. Let's see CODX, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Trendspider, and I'm going to put this into the algorithm to see where we're at and how this. Again, this is just a technical trade. You can see. Oh God. This has been beaten down. It's a horrible, horrible stock. And that is why it's showing up on this crazy one. But, let's look at Finviz, and let's go back to Finviz and let's look at CODX. They obviously had an earnings mishap. Why Co-Diagnostics slips today? And this is part of what I'm talking about, doing your research. You can go in there, do that screener, look at different things, and find stocks, and we'll go in and look more. This just got killed on earnings. So we don't need to look at that. Let's go back into the screener. And we're going to go back into the screener. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and click all. I am not going to click any exchange. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say under 10 PE, 20-day high low. We're going to say 10% or more below high. Then we're going to go float short, and we're going to say over 30%. Nothing there. Let's say over 15%. There, you've got a couple of these, stocks. And again, you're looking for volatility. RSI, let's say oversold, not overbought. Let's move that. Okay, nothing's overbought. Let's say 20. Nothing. But you got to play around with this. And what this screener does is you can try and find some stocks where you're kind of looking at, let's say we're going to get rid of this. We're going to get rid of this. And we've got 4 stocks here. So I'm looking at float short over 15%, new low, and oversold 40. And you've got 3: Humanigen, biotechnology, software, OLO, Rata Pharmaceuticals, RETA. Let's look at RETA in the algorithm. All these charts are going to look ugly, but you've got to buy into weakness. And yeah, it looks like Codex, the same one that we saw. You can see clearly, and I'm doing a screen recording, clearly there's a MACD cross up coming on this one. It is a falling knife at around 19. My guess is that this missed earnings, had bad guidance, had some type of FDA issue. something of that sort. So it's not something that I would say get into lightly. But with that MACD cross up and that RSI at 24, it might be a good opportunity to trade something like this. And this is what I'm talking about, doing the work and looking at stuff. Am I getting into these trades? No. I think energy right now is my number one thing. And so there, I'm going to stop the screen recording now. But that's kind of how you can do it if you want to play the system and you want to day trade. What you're looking for is volatility, and you can absolutely use Finviz, the stock screener, to find your volatility. If you ever want to know what these things mean, just hover over them. Level to which a company is owned by its own management. PE, price to earnings, a valuation ratio of a company's current share price compared to its per share earnings. It's all PE is. Price to cash, a ratio used to compare a stock's market value to its cash assets. It's calculated by dividing the current. Just hover over it. Again, Finviz is a great, great tool. You need to use it. It's free. I'm not even logged in. I'll show you on the screen thing. I'm not even logged in. So I'm not even a registered user. I am a registered user. Don't pay for it, but I'm not even logged in. This is just, you can use this without logging in. Again, it's Finviz. I'm not steering you towards Trendspider. I like Trendspider. I think it's worth the $400 or $500 a year that I pay for it. I get to write it off of my taxes since I do trade. So I like it. I'm going to stop the screen recording here. And there we go. I'm going to close that down there. So the other thing that I wanted to go over was our look at the ETFs